Learning about critical literacy has been really meaningful for us as teachers, and as a group, we have agreed that our perspective about literacy itself has changed a great deal. And so, as to mention the three issues about the theory and how they affect our teaching practices, we're going to start by mentioning the first one, which is to be aware. And as Vivian Maria Vasquez in the text Critical Literacy said, critical literacy should not be a topic to be covered or a unit to be studied. Instead, it should be looked on as a lens, frame, or a perspective for teaching throughout the day, across the curriculum, and perhaps beyond. We think that this is correct. Actually, we thought of our experiences teaching reading and writing skills, like helping our students to reinforce their skills, and we came up with the conclusion that we were doing it without being aware that we were doing it. And this means that we were doing some exercises in which we encourage our students to be creative, to express their own ideas. However, we consider that it is important to be aware of the theory so that we can use it in a better way, and so that we apply different strategies to do it correctly so as to empower our students to follow that path. And this leads us to the second issue, which is to get to understand what the texts hold, what students want to express with their words, with their ideas. We need to understand that, as Vivian mentioned, texts are socially constructed and created or designed from particular perspectives. This means that there are people, there are worlds, there are realities, there are ideas, positions, arguments behind those words. For us, sometimes it is just isolated words, isolated ideas, but we try not to go farther, and that is not correct. Then we need to keep learning about, as I was saying before, critical literacy, so that we are able to understand more about those worlds, about our students' ideas, our students' feelings and positions when writing those pieces. And the last one is very connected to the two previous ones, and it is to stop limiting students. Why? Because it is, of course, important for us to help our students reinforce their vocabulary and content and grammar and structure. However, it is a must for us to help them share their opinions the way they can, the way they are able to do it, but to feel the freedom to do it, not to be limited, because if I don't write it grammarly perfect, then it's not going to be okay, then they are being limited. So if we stop giving more importance to those issues that are important but no more than the reality, the world our student is trying to show us, then that's gonna help us. If we are aware that we need to understand better the reality, that's gonna help us a lot to get to know our students, their needs, and their learning process is going to get way much better.